Now you may be wondering why I decided to show you a picture of this random black dude. Well, because it was an ad that I got on Instagram Reels. What product could he possibly be selling? Like, brother man, are you selling yourself? Yo, slavery's abolished. We don't gotta do that no more, bro. You know we're allowed to get jobs now, right? And why is he sitting up here smiling like it's sweet? But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is that I hate ads. Now, everybody in this whole entire world has probably seen an ad before. Maybe not the whole world, but like basically everybody who's been on the internet before. If you have never seen an ad, count yourself lucky. Now let me take you back to a time where ads were actually kind of fun. Now we got the classics like the Reese's Puffs commercial.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
I had kids at my elementary school singing that all the time. Everybody and their mom was going like, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I mean, bro, like that was a good ad. I can't even lie. If all ads were like that, I wouldn't mind. I don't know who this little black kid was, but he was him. We also had the Tricks Are For Kids commercials with the little rabbit being around the little kids. Now that I think about that, that's kind of concerning. Why is a talking rabbit with a bunch of little kids talking about some tricks are for kids? Somebody find that rabbit and put him on a watch list. We need to watch out for this guy. You can't forget the classic, the absolute banger of a commercial, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one. I don't even know. Dude, that was the stupidest commercial I've ever seen, but it was so fun to watch. They'd be eating each other and stuff, playing in a pool. None of it made any sense, but it was entertaining. That might be the best cereal commercial to this day. All of them, all the different versions they had, because they had multiple versions. Then we had the apple and cinnamon one. I think they're called Apple Jacks. The Jamaican stick looking cinnamon roll thingy. And the apple just doing whatever they were doing. They were like going on different adventures and stuff. Those were bangers. The cereal commercials, the Fruit Loops, the toucan who looks like he should be in the movie Rio, just flying around with a bunch of different colorful Fruit Loops. Kind of zesty the way I explained it, but like it was cool. It wasn't zesty, it was cool. If I was to talk about cereal commercials, I would be here all day. We got the one with the wolf eating the cookie things. We got Cap'n Crunch. Bro, there's so many. I could go on for years and years and years. They were all like good commercials a little bit. Most of them for the most part. Now I'm gonna bring up two last cereal ones and we're gonna move on. First, we got the Cocoa Puffs. I don't know what animal this was in the Cocoa Puffs commercials. It might have been a chicken, or I don't even know what animal this is. But the way those Cocoa Puffs turned the regular milk into chocolate milk had my little self salivating, bro. I was like out there drooling, saliva all over the place.
Hey, yo!
Big pause on that one. Bro, but you can't say watching that commercial you're not salivating. Pause again. And the Tony the Tiger ones. I don't know why this dude was so generational or why everybody knew this guy. Dude, the commercials weren't even like crazy or anything. This dude was just everywhere and doing everything. They shoved Tony the Tiger down our throats. Pause. Tony the Tiger was doing every single side quest you could think of. But anyways, we gotta move on because there's so many different types of commercials we gotta hit through this video. This video will be like 50 minutes long if I started going over all the classic commercials. We got the infomercials. I can't talk about infomercials if I don't talk about Flex Tape, Flex Steel, everything that was Flex. They just had Flex of anything. I wouldn't be surprised if they had some Flex plugs to prevent you from farting and diarrhea, because little old me needed that. I would fart 3 times an hour in elementary school. My booty hole knew no limits. That was kind of crazy. Chia seeds. I don't know why I said it like that. I just felt like I had to. Dude, these commercials were so... I don't even know how they made these commercials this addicting. When I was a youngin', I wanted a chia pet. I don't know why. I wasn't interested in plants at all, but the way they made the plant look so easy to grow, I just wanted to do it. I don't know why. There was no reason for little old me to be planting some chia seeds, but somehow they made it look fun. Why am I paying you $30 for a little old chia pet, or however much, $20? But it looked fun. Little old me didn't know what prices were. Little old me just wanted to have fun. I never got one, but I wanted one, that's for sure. We also had those workout commercials talking about something you could get abs in 10 days. Yeah, right, buddy. What are you talking about? I promise you they should not keep those ads up. I'm glad those ads are no longer airing. Cause in today's day, we have too many gooners. You guys can't be trusted around those ads. Stop gooning. And also the toy ads that we had. I remember those little figurines. I remember the Marvel and DC figurines where you had the whole entire building too and you like had moving parts and all. Then they had the Monster High stuff. They had kinetic sand. They had Barbies. Wait, now let me circle back to the kinetic sand. The kinetic sand was actually so fun. I never owned it, but I knew somebody who did and it was actually so fun to play with. Pause. Bro, I could play with it all day.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I didn't even know sand could do that, but whoever invented that was a genius. The scariest commercial though, when I was a little kid, was those little Furbies. Oh my goodness, I would have nightmares about those little Furbies. I thought there was gonna be a Furby running me down in the nighttime and just ending it all. The way they just look around, blink their eyes, start talking. When I was a little kid, I thought that was the scariest thing ever. I was also scared of Chucky and Annabelle, so like I was just scared of toys coming to life in general. So those Furbies did not help a single bit. I'm glad those things went extinct. Nuh-uh, I don't like my toys talking back to me. It's fine if it's a cute looking toy, but if it's creepy looking like those Furbies, you say one word and you're getting thrown into the incinerator. I'm burning you. You cannot stare at me, start blinking, move your eyes when I move, and talk to me. But anyways, that's besides the point. The Kool-Aid Man when I was little used to be the coolest commercial. Cause for me as a little boy, I wanted to run through every single wall that I could. And the Kool-Aid Man just showed me an example. Now thank God I never actually let the intrusive thoughts win and actually try to run through the wall. I would probably be in a special needs class from all the brain damage if I tried that. But don't think for a second that I didn't think about it. I definitely was wondering if I could do it. And why did I go on a whole rant about all the old commercials? Because all the new ads are just straight garbage. Terrible. Terrible. Dookie painted over with some glitter. They are the most soulless, cash grab commercials that I've ever seen in my whole life. They're not even fun anymore. I'd rather watch a video of a dude farting than to watch one of those.
Domino's. One week to place your order.
A new commercial? No way, nuh-uh. I might even go as far as to watch a dude take a dump rather than watch an ad. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. And I don't exactly like watching people take dumps. So if I'd rather watch that than an ad tells you how bad the recent ads have been. On YouTube and Facebook, half of the ads are trying to scam you.
No! No! No, 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 no! No!
And tell me why, YouTube, I'm getting like a 180-second ad on the TV. Why is the ad so long on a TV? What is up with this, YouTube? And that's not even bad compared to streaming services. Why am I paying for a streaming service just to get ads? I thought the whole point of subscribing to the streaming service so that I didn't get the ads. And the ads are almost like 2 minutes long. That's kind of crazy. I'm already paying you guys and you guys are giving me 2-minute ads every like 10 minutes. It's like, ooh, something good's about to happen. Psych, 2-minute ads. You gotta watch a bunch of ads now. I can't even go onto a website without seeing 50 ads pop up as soon as I open up the website. When I try to research stuff for these videos, I go on the news articles. 2 seconds in, I get a pop-up talking about some, oh, can you subscribe? 20% off. No, I don't want to subscribe. I just want to get my information. What do you mean? Why am I paying you to read an article that I could read for free? And then I close that ad, right? Surely no more ads, right? No, there is a whole sidebar of ads. A whole sidebar. Let me repeat for the 50th time. A whole sidebar. And then there's more ads in the middle of each paragraph. Like there wasn't a whole sidebar. Like I said 5 million times, there's a sidebar too. Why is there more ads in the middle of each paragraph? And then when I finish the article on the very bottom, it's a bunch of more ads talking about some, this weight loss drug will give you 20% weight loss in 10 days. I do not care. I don't care. Bro, let me read the article in peace. Why do I have to get braided by 50,000 ads? What are you doing? It's gotten to the point that there's even ads on like Amazon, Target, Walmart and stuff. I'm literally shopping. I'm gonna buy something that will give you money and you guys are sucking me for more money with these ads. And don't get me started with that Target ad. Now, trigger warning before I play it to you guys. This is a very bad commercial. Very bad. Some might even call it terrible.
Sunset putting on a show. Whoa! Dreaming of my world, it's like it's meant for me. Rumors have you heard new possibilities? Good things.
This commercial is so bad, it makes me want to run to my nearest Target and loot it all. And I'm not one who likes to steal. But Target, you guys are really tempting me here. Everything about this ad, from the music to the sound effects to the, I don't even know what they were advertising because I was so mad about the music. That is the most annoying sound I've ever heard in my whole entire life. I'd rather hear a baby cry than that. And you know the commercials for the medicine and stuff? They tell you everything bad that can happen to you if you take this medicine. And the person in the commercial is the jolliest person person alive. You would have thought they won the lottery. While they're saying stuff like, you'll get explosive diarrhea, vomiting, fainting, maybe even death. What do you mean death? Death? No, sir, I do not want to go. What do you mean? What is explosive diarrhea? Why is my diarrhea exploding? Like, is it medicine or gunpowder? And a lot of these commercials are just so out of touch, so unfunny. How can you be unfunny and out of touch? That is the worst possible combination you could actually have. It'll be an ad like, Tom likes pizza. Some would even say, pizza. That is not funny at all. Who is the marketing team? I want to word with every single one of you guys in that marketing team. Every one of you guys deserve to get fired. They just be having ideas and are like, okay, let's do it. It's like they just ask their marketing team just to think of anything and then they'll make it. I kid you not, I seen an Uber Eats commercial of 2 fruit making out. 2 people in a fruit costume making out. Why is that a commercial? I never wanted to see that in my life. You guys forced it onto me. Watching 2 people in a fruit costume kissing each other isn't something I exactly wanted to see. How does one even think about that? How does that enter somebody's brain? Then they go through the process of telling other people about that idea. And then those other people themselves are like, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
And they put a whole bunch of money into that, probably at least a couple million. You can't make it up. You absolutely can't make this up. I'm amazed at how that could happen. And don't get me started with the Super Bowl ads this year. The one time a year where you could get millions of people to actually want to see an ad. Some people watch the Super Bowl just to watch the ads. But this year, disappointment is an understatement. This year's Super Bowl ads were absolute tragedy. Some of them were just basically normal commercials. And some of them just try to chunk in as much celebrities as they could. Like, oh, if we put a celebrity in here, this commercial will definitely be good no matter what we put in the commercial. That is not how that works. What are you doing? You're just wasting millions of dollars for no reason. There was only like 1 or 2 commercials out of the whole entire Super Bowl that I was like, yeah, that one's actually kind of good. I don't even remember half of them. That's how bad they were. And me personally, I don't hate ads. I mean, actually, yes, I do. But if the ads were actually good, I wouldn't mind at all. I would not mind. Like how they used to be. They used to be fun. Now they just suck. All I'm saying at the end of the day is at least if you're gonna shove ads down our throat, at least make the ads good. Not whatever these ads that we got nowadays. But yeah, anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey.
Yeah, they want Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Pokemon for you.
Uh-huh.
You can get some cash for you. And $100 on some shoes. Yeah.
Hey.
Only thing they have to have the food. Yeah.
Hey.
Got $100 on these watches, then I do. Yeah. I do it every time that I can fool.